Good day, gamers. PurpleMentat here, bringing you a game audition. Today, we are taking a look at the brand new, just released 2 days ago, Furi. This is an indie action bullet hell hack and slash developed and published by The Game Bakers. You can find a link to the game on Steam in the description below. If you are short on time and just want my feel on the game, I recommend. However, if you want to know more details about why, please continue watching. We're going to take a look through the introduction, the tutorial, and the first big fight. Furi is a game of boss fights. Every fight is a multi-stage boss fight. And the camp and cheese level is through the roof, but in the best kind of way. However, I do have to warn you right now, before we go any further, this is a mature rated game in America. I believe it's 18 plus in the EU. I don't know, I haven't actually looked up the European rating. Anyway, point is, the violence is existent. There are some fairly intense deaths and attacks, and the language gets graphic. So, a warning for those who may be watching with their children, you need to consider if you're comfortable with them watching R or NC-17 type of movies. If you are fine with them playing Grand Theft Auto, nothing here is going to shock you. Moving on. Very basic options and such, nothing amazing, but you can tweak the display down to a fast or a beautiful setting, depending on what your particular system can handle. Why is VSync on? Bad. This game should only be played with controller. It is at its absolute best with a controller. I've not even bothered to try the keyboard and mouse. Oh god, I can't imagine playing with the HUD turned off. That's challenge mode right there. But I would really recommend not attempting the game on keyboard and mouse just because of the reaction times involved. However, the how to play section here, completely unnecessary. I think that might be a holdover from the beta or some such. You do get taught everything you need to know in the tutorial. There's a practice option. That wasn't there before. Alright, let's jump in. You have two choices of difficulty at the beginning. You can set it to Promenade if you want a casual walk through a fun story and you're just interested in seeing the world and the mysteries therein. However, the recommended difficulty is Furi, which then, when you beat it, unlocks the Furier difficulty. I have only been through the first boss so far and into the final phase of the second boss, at which point I died. Sad. Let's get going.
You were a weapon, a bringer of death, and now you're nothing. I will keep on killing you, again and again. I am your future, an eternity of slow, painful deaths.
I hear thunder, pitter-patter. Time to wake up.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here with you.
Shake your head. Nod your head. It's time to go.
Creepy rabbit dude.
See what they did to you? Pull yourself together. Get out of prison. Kill the jailer. Fight for your freedom. has the key. Kill him, and you'll be free.
And so you are set upon the first pathway. The paths are little moments of breather and exposition between the bosses. It's quite the creepy intro and gives you an idea of the general tone that they're going for. Also, one thing I gotta say about this game, the soundtrack is fantastic. I really love it, and there's a lot of big names involved in the creation of the soundtrack. You can find more details in the description below or on Steam. You can only walk or light up your armor. And the paths are such a non-gameplay part that you can even just hit any button and let it start walking.
Every step you've taken from that cell, I'll make you regret.
The tutorial is also the first boss fight.
To me, and you listen good, you'll never escape.
And it's against the guy that you expected to be the end boss of the game, given usual gaming tropes. And as you can see, this is quite the prison.
I swear I'll put you right back in your cell. There's an easy way and a hard way. You choose. Excellent choice.
So, in the game, you have a few basic attack options. You can fire your gun, like so, with the right stick, twin stick shooter style. If you do not capitalize on knocking out his HP bar fast enough, you can see he will fully regenerate. It tells you you can slash with the X button. You can also do a charge up slash, which will stun your enemy. The A, or equivalent, will allow you to teleport. B, parries, and in fact you can parry these shots and send them right back at your enemy. And these are health globes that come out of only the green shots is what I've found so far. The right trigger is used for a charge-up shot, which will knock people down and knock them out of whatever attack they are currently doing, as you can see. The left trigger is used to charge up a teleport and move a very long distance. You must use these basic controls. That's it. That's all you get. You have to beat the game and all of the bosses with those. However, they give you all of the tools that you need to deal with all of it. And the pace and the flow of the game is just fantastic. And if you time your parry just right, you get a stun, and you get to do a combination attack.
So I can hurt you real bad.
Down he goes. You can also do your teleport while you are charging. When you connect with the charge slash, you get the same stun attack. Finding the right moments to pull off the stun attack and get your big damage combo in is really the name of the game. That is how you can be most successful. As you can see, we've gone through 2 of the boss's 6 health bars. Every 2 health bars is 1 stage. Ooh, new attacks. Welcome to the bullet hell portions. And then the parts that feel very much like an MMO boss where you need to dodge the dangerous ground effects. But as I said, you can maintain your charge up while you teleport. By the way, the casual mastery that I seem to be displaying over this guy, I died 3 times learning his patterns and mechanics. It was not simple at first.
But it's time to get serious.
The only way to win is trial and error.
Those shocks in the cell, they really hurt, don't they?
I'm not a fan. Alright, tutorial over. Time to fight for reals, yo. Oh, geez. And then, occasionally, those type of attacks will happen. You will need to break out of a stun attack that the boss is sending at you. But if you get good with the dodging and the parrying, you can actually get a lot done that way.
You're going back.
Nope. Not gonna happen. Here we go. Chance to restore some hit points. And now we're stuck in close quarters combat. Every time you successfully parry, you regain some health. If you can pull off super parry, that's, I believe, just a very careful timing. That's when you get a stun attack for free. It crossed my mind, yeah. Alright, I don't think we're going to be able to stun him right now. I don't think so. This is not even his final form, by the way. You'll notice that his mask is changing every time we go through a phase. Ah, crud. Right, 4 hits now. Also, he starts using new attacks that you haven't seen before. That's our chance. There we go. I love how satisfying that is. It is incredibly gratifying to pull that off. When you just barely dodge a big attack and end up getting a stun off. Like this. Down he goes. Oh, whoop. They are invincible for a moment after they first get up.
No way.
Down you go, buddy. Oh, ow. Forgot that attack tracks fairly well. Good night. Every time you switch phases, that is, take out 2 of their health bars, your current health bar restores, and you regain one of your little blocks, your energy tanks, as it were. So you get basically an one extra life every time you defeat a stage. Ow. Oh, jeez. Right, that. Got distracted. There we go. Just barely got out of that one safely. I don't think you are. Oh yeah? Watch me.
You think you're stronger than me?
Oh shit. Oh, sorry. Well, mature game. There you go. Oh, right. Gotta wiggle the sticks or else he will basically insta-kill you. And yes, every stage, the music gets more intense if you hadn't noticed. Blah. Down I go, which means that he resets to the beginning of the stage.
Not to try this again, but you know what? It's too much fun.
That takes some timing to pull off just right. Blast. Blast. Keep trying to get that parry stun off again.
No regen from this.
He's very kind on the health restore. Whoa. Down, boy.
You're going.
Ow.
You're going back.
Crud. Okay, time for it to get real.
There is no way you can defeat me.
Now, he basically goes invincible for a while and starts with some ridiculous bullet hell mechanics where there are waves you have to dodge over, you have to shoot your own path through everything, or attempt to parry a path? But that's a terrible idea. Don't do that. And then there's these glowing red ones that you can't destroy. Those, you either take it or, you know, ow. I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time, and it makes life a lot more challenging. There we go.
I'm gonna kill you.
No, you're not. And now we do the same thing again, except with his WoW boss fight area attacks. Ooh. That is just incredibly satisfying.
You will be broken. You will go back to yourself.
Bravo! Excellent! What a thrill! Not your first time, right? Anyway, the good news, we're one step closer to freedom. The bad news, there's more out there waiting for us. But don't worry, I know them. I can help. Believe me, what's waiting at the end of all this is so worth the trouble. You and me, we're in the same boat now. Now let's get the hell out of here.
And so concludes the tutorial for Furi. This is an incredibly satisfying game with razor taut, just razor sharp, perfect, responsive controls. I never once, in every death I've had, felt like the game robbed me. Every time I knew it was my own impatience or missed timing that caused the damage I took. Very, very much worth playing. Extremely solid recommend. If you are at all a fan of action games, go out there and get this game. Available on Steam. Current price at this time is, I believe, $24.99 US. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.